Hi everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome to another SNL challenge. This time we are using the roller stamps. Sandra and I just got these. Well, Sandra ordered them and we got them just before I left Chattanooga. So I never really got a chance to play with them. So this was our challenge for this week, and I am taking that heart roller one and I am going on navy cardstock with some VersaFine, and then I'm using some gold embossing powder to heat it all up. And I really love how this turned out. The hearts are kind of imperfect just because you can kind of see where the lines of the roller are, but I'm okay with that. I think it turned out awesome. So, and then I just wanted to make sure it was wider than where I had stamped was wider than this die piece, and that is from the Dear Lizzie Daydreamer line, and I just wanted to cut that out. So it's a 4x6 card with some scallops on it. So just gonna discard the other piece. And so here I'm just kind of figuring out, just checking it out, just making sure it all worked out fine. And then I'm picking this paper, and all the supplies that I'm using on this layout are all from my own kit that I had designed. There's the previous video to this one. Oh, there was Wade. He was playing around, so he had his head in there real quick. But all the papers and products that I had pulled for this layout are all using the kit that I made. You can see it in the previous video to this one, and you can see all the supplies and products that I pulled. So yeah, this paper is from the Style Board Maggie Holmes collection, and then I'm going to be using this flower paper, and it is from Cartabella, and it's the Hello, I think it's called Hello Again, and it's this really pretty floral one. So, and I think it matches that paper really well. So I wanted to kind of find some paper that would go between that picture and the floral, just to kind of break up that navy on navy. But I did find this gold doily piece that was in the kit that I had pulled, so I was just going to cut one out and just try and see if I can figure out where I wanted to put it. And I wanted to put it behind that picture, but I knew I needed something behind it, so I picked out this paper is again from the Style Board by Maggie Holmes, and I just cut a rough square around it. And I really like how that's looking, and I'm just going to trim off the bottom part of that doily just so it kind of looks complete, I guess. Trimming off the bottom piece of that 12x12 paper, and it's all looking good, so I like it. So I think I'm just going to start gluing everything down. And my glue gun runs out of tape here right away, so I'm just going to fast forward a little bit, and there we go. So just gluing down that doily to the back side of the pictures, just kind of doing everything in layers, so that way I can make sure I have everything in the right spot. And liking that. And then there was this little sliver of a gold doily, so rather than trying to figure out how to use it, I'm just going to use it underneath this paper over here, just kind of give a little bit of gold up to the other side of the layout. And these stamps are from the Dear Lizzie, not Dear Lizzie, Amy Tan Plus One line, and I really like them, so I'm going to be pulling those out to use it. And this craft and gold washi tape is from the Maggie Holmes Style Board. I love that washi tape. Love, love, love it. I like how it's stickier than normal washi tape, but I love the craft and the gold on it mostly. It's just awesome. And then here is the die cuts and vellum shapes from the Maggie Holmes line, and I just dumped them into this tray just so I could flip through them a little easier. And I'm just trying to pull out pieces that I think might work. I found this gold and craft corner piece, so it kind of matches up in the top, or in the washi tape at the bottom of the picture. So I'm going to use that. And just kind of flipping through the vellum shapes, trying to see what I can find. I wasn't sure what I was going to do for my title, so I'm kind of, oh, sorry, my hands are so dry. I'm trying to put lotion on my hands. Awfully dry here. So yeah, I'm just going through the vellum shapes. I really like that clock kind of, I kind of thought it symbolized like us traveling all day long and then finally getting to see Sandra. So that's why I chose the clock. And I glued those gold corner pieces to the top of that flower paper. And here I'm just pulling all of the stamps off of that sheet. Here's a tip for you. If you find you bought a stamp set, you haven't used it, and you're trying to pull the stamp sets off of it and they don't pull off easily, the tip is when you buy a stamp set, try and pull them all off of the sheet and then put them back down, and then you won't have this problem. It's almost like they get glued to that sheet and they don't want to come off after a while. So just do that little tip quick tip and you won't have a problem later on. So here I'm using the back side of that flower sheet. It's got this really pretty aqua color, and I just heat embossed it with gold. I'm just going to cut it out. So here I'm just trimming it out. Really didn't take very much time at all, and I'm just going to use that to put my title on. Just kind of a base for it. And I was just trying to mess with this clock to see if I could find a better spot for it, but I really liked where it was originally. And that sticker set is from the Dear Lizzie Plus, or Amy Tan Plus one, sorry. And I will use some stickers from it, but just not yet. And these are some wood veneer alphas from Studio Calico that I pulled in the kit as well. And I'm just going to use some of them to spell out hashtag together. So this part's going to be a little painstaking for you guys to watch me kind of go through all the letters. That's the only bad part about these letters, is they are all over the place. So, and you would think they would have some sort of better system for it, but nope. Just dump out and see what you can find. But I really like them. Those are kind of one of my favorite alphas. I just really like the small texture that they give to the page. So here I'm using this glue runner, and I've had people ask questions about this tape gun. It's called the Tombow Stamp Runner Dot Adhesive, and it's called, it's from the Craft Collection, I believe it is. And this is the pink one, and there is a blue one. Now, I guess there is a difference. The pink one is permanent adhesive, but it's not as strong. And there's the blue one, which is a really, really strong adhesive. They're both dot runners, but the blue one is a lot stronger. So if you're looking for that one, look under Tombow. Really, really good dot glue. I like it better than the American Crafts, honestly. So that's just my opinion. I took some of those alphas from the +1 sticker sheet and I spelled out in person because Gabby, when she saw us for the first time, she says, "I've never seen you in person before." So thought it was cute to say together in person. That was fun. And when Sandra and I Skype, we Skype a lot, and the girls always come in and talk. So they talked to me, and they knew me quite a bit before I had come down, but it was just so fun to see them for the first time. And here I took some of that pink cardstock, and I stamped out another stamp from that stamp set, and this is in bubblegum ink from Hero Arts. Love this ink. I love the Hero Arts ink. Some people don't like it, but I really like it. So I guess it just depends on what you prefer. But I just feel that it's a really solid ink. It stamps really well. It looks funny at first, but it just stamps so nice after. So I'm just using some pop dots to pop up that arrow, and then I'm going to put it on top or just above that together in person. And I believe this that arrow says this happened. So those little enamel dots on the right side of the picture are ones that I actually made the other day. So I am going to be doing a video on how I made those. I just wanted to make sure that they work before I do a video on them. Make sure I get all the particulars. So watch for that coming up soon. And then again, just kind of looking through some of the stickers and just trying to see what I want to put where. And I was going to use these, but they just weren't exactly the right color. I could have probably used them, but that's okay. So here I'm just taking, pardon me yawning, the enamel dots around the page, and I added that flare, and it's the mini flare from the Daydreamer collection. So, and then I think here I'm just going to start doing some journaling. And I apologize, there is no close-up pictures of this layout, so I'm sorry for that. But yeah, so that's the layout. I just did a little bit of journaling and then called it done. So thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!